It's one of the biggest storms ever to hit America. In its strength and scale, Hurricane Ian didn't spare the Sunshine State. This Category 4 hurricane measured more than 30 miles wide. The damage it left showed its devastating power. This had been a causeway linking Sanibel Island with the Florida mainland. No longer. Millions of people statewide were caught up in the danger posed by 150-mile-an-hour winds and so-called storm surges of water as high as 12 feet. The town of Naples was caught in the hurricane's crosshairs. As they cleaned up here, they recalled a night under siege.
The guys are pushing the truck out of the bay.
This had been the scene at the town's fire station. At the height of the hurricane, the building itself was flooded, leaving one fire appliance out of action.
The water came up fast, and I think it started to affect the electrical system.
The chief showed us the damage and shared his despair.
I have 33 years on the job, and to not be able to go and help when we're called just eats at you.
As the hurricane blew on elsewhere, the number of confirmed fatalities left in its wake grew.
The amount of water that's been rising and will likely continue to rise today, even as the storm is passing, is basically a 500-year flood event.
In Florida, more than 2 million people were left without power.
It was coming through the doors and up through the floor as fast as we could do anything. So then finally we had to go upstairs.
How are you getting on? Mike Gutchis lives in a beach house 100 years old.
It's all a loss, and the other house, electricity's been messed with, old wooden floors have been soaking up water, so it's not a good situation.
An added complication with this hurricane as it ripped through the state was the pace at which it moved. It was slow, and so it caused damage over an extended period. It also prevented rescue teams from taking to the road and reaching people in danger. In Naples, they've been recording these historic scenes, tourists in their own town. Their landmark pier bears the scars of Hurricane Ian. Across this town and this state, it has been a tough ride. James Matthews, Sky News, Florida.